Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I'm at work and if you're new around here, if this is your first video you've clicked on from me, hi, my name is Claire. I am a working mum of 3 in the south of the UK, and today I am not feeling so great. I am feeling quite overwhelmed. I'm feeling very stressed. I'm very, very tired. And I thought I would just come on and have a chat about that, really, in case another mum or person sees this and it resonates, and it might just make them feel a bit less lonely, a bit less, not lonely, but a bit less alone in the situation. I'm feeling really overwhelmed at the moment. We've just we're in our first full week back at school in September. Go away, spider. Oh, come on, away you go. Don't want your web up there. Thank you. Go away. Thank you very much. Oh, get off my hand. And the busyness of everything is starting to get to me a little bit, I will admit. I've got a long mental to-do list. I've got a long physical to-do list every day. I work every day as well. I near enough work full-time. Near as damn it, I'm working full-time cleaning houses. I'm self-employed, which I enjoy, but it comes with, it's a very physical job. I'm always tired. I'm always on my feet, and I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted, and the overwhelm of having to think about everything every day for everybody is just getting to me a little bit. It's things like being the one who is responsible for feeding everybody, every day, every meal. 3 people, 3 meals, 3 times a day. So that's 3, 6, 9. 9 meals a day I am responsible for, 7 days a week for everybody. My children are fussy. My children do not all eat the same thing. They have all their individual food preferences, and I am so done with worrying about how many pieces or portions of fruit my kids have had every day, of being the one who knows that. Not that I'm not having someone else should do this. I know that's my job, it's what I signed up for as a mother. However, it is exhausting being the one who is mentally calculating how many nutritious portions the children have had every day, how many portions of fruit and veg have they had enough to drink, doing their lunches every day, just doing the lunch prep every day, 5 days a week, making sure that lunches are done, making sure that the food for the lunches is bought, making dinner every day. Who, hands up in the comments, who hates making dinner? Who hates being the one that has to think about what is for dinner every goddamn day? These are small world problems, I know, because I'm lucky enough to have a fridge full of food. I understand that. I'm lucky enough to have a family to make dinner for. I'm lucky to have a family to complain about making dinner for. But sometimes it just feels quite a lot. Like, I've got to get new school shirts for my eldest. I've got to send some emails, and I'm just like, when have I got this? When am I going to have the actual time to sit down and do this? When am I actually going to get the time to do this? Like, I know it's got to be done, but it's got to be fit in. I'm also a little bit fed up of leaving very simple but specific instructions for people and them not being followed. I don't really know how much more simple I can make my children's lives, but I need them to follow the instructions that I'm giving them, and they just are not. And that's driving me mad, because we're trying to run a house, but it can't run smoothly if they're not gonna help me in return, and do their little bit. So that is also something that is driving me a little bit bonkers at the moment. There's just a few things that are just piling up on me right now, and I've just driven to work just feeling so close to tears. Just feeling close to tears, because I think it's mainly the tiredness. it's mainly the tiredness. If I can just not be so tired, then everything else is easier to cope with, isn't it? But right now, today, I'm just finding it quite challenging to cope with everything. And I'm also finding it challenging not to constantly moan at my kids, like to snap at them when we're having the same conversations about things. And when I say conversations, I mean arguments about things every single day. Like what uniform they're wearing to school. Like, you need to put your uniform on because that's the uniform on. I put the uniform out for you the night before, so it's easy for you to get dressed. And then you come out wearing something completely different, and then you have a hissy fit when I tell you to go put it on. It's telling me you're ready for school but having no socks on. It's just everything is just building up and getting to me a bit. And I'm just feeling a bit like I just can't anymore. I just don't want to. But there's no one else. Like, the world doesn't stop just because I'm having a bad day, I'm on my period, and I just want everything to go away and I feel gross. Things still need to get done. People still need to be fed. Houses still need to be cleaned. And it's just a lot right now. I just feel like it's such a lot right now. So if you're feeling like that too, you're not alone. I don't have a solution for it at the moment other than a good night's sleep. And I know things can be left and they can be done the next day. That's certain things, as in some housework stuff. But it's just the relentlessness of it all. The relentlessness of all the things you're doing all the time. The laundry never stops. The kitchen always needs cleaning because everyone's always hungry. You do dinner and then 5 minutes later they're hungry, and it's because they haven't eaten enough of their dinner, even though they told you they were full up and they argued with you about eating more of their dinner. It's all those little things. And I'm fed up today. I'm just very fed up. So I just thought I'd pop on and say that. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this or not. It's just me verbal diarying at the camera. But yeah, so that's how I'm feeling today. I don't know. I need a couple of days off. I'm not going to go on holiday again and come back right before the kids go back to school. That really has been challenging. I just need some time. Don't we all need some time? Actually, some time to get myself sorted. And I haven't got that time because I'm at work every single day. And weekends I try and keep nice for the children, to do stuff with them, rather than being at home all weekend because I don't respond well to that. Also, can we just talk about how exhausting it is mentally being a parent of neurodivergent child? That is exhausting in and of itself, especially if you're neurodiverse as well. That's exhausting for you. Then if you're parenting a neurodiverse child, that's really difficult. So just if anybody else is feeling a bit like this at the moment, you're not alone, because I'm definitely right there today. The overwhelm, the everything is just getting the better of me today. Good morning, everybody. This is a continuation from a vlog I started the other day where I was just talking about how I was feeling overwhelmed, and then I thought, well, I'll pick up the camera this morning and just carry on basically and bring you along for a bit of my day, and then maybe it'll make a rounded out vlog. I'm just putting the kids' lunches in their bags for them because I decided I would do that for them this morning rather than yelling at them to put their lunches in their bags. So I'm being a nice mum, making their lunch and packing it for them. There we go. I no doubt I'll have done it wrong, so then I'll get told off. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Right, little ones, I've packed your bags for you. I knocked all my cleaning stuff over in the process anyway. Right, it is 7:38. I'm in a good mood this morning. I realise in the last couple of vlogs I've been quite grouchy. Yes, I have, because I've been tired. I don't feel tired today. I got a good night's sleep last night, despite my alarm going off at 5:50 because Gareth had an early work thing. And I haven't done as much exercise recently because I've just kind of given myself a bit of grace. Just give myself a grace period. We've not long been back from holiday. It was a tiring week last week. Everybody started school. We're all back into the new, the old routine, but the new routine of getting into school. So I've just decided to give myself a bit of grace, not beat myself up if I'm not doing over an hour of exercise. And I feel quite good today. Now our neighbour's bird has been keeping us awake though. 2 nights on the trot, and it's a quail, and it makes this horrible noise at all hours of the day. Even with the window shut all across the back of the house. It makes no difference. But last night I managed to get a good night's sleep. So I'm trying to reframe. I shouldn't have to do this, because if you're going to have birds, don't have birds that are going to annoy your neighbours, for goodness sake. We have spoken to him about it. I've spoken to him about it, but if it carries on, we're going to go speak to him about it and ask him to put that bird away at night, because he can't be keeping everybody awake. It's driving my other neighbour mad as well. I spoke to her yesterday. But trying to reframe how the sound is in my head. So rather than when the sound it makes goes off, giving me anxiety, I'm trying to reframe it as, it's a nice bird. So that maybe my nervous system doesn't, because what's happening is when I'm just drifting off to sleep, it'll make that noise and it'll pull me out of sleep with a shock. And then my adrenaline's high, my heart's racing. So I'm trying to reframe when I hear it like, it's a nice bird, not, I want to kill that bird, kind of thing. So yeah, so I'm doing that. But last night I got a good night's sleep, so fingers crossed. Because when you're tired, it really affects everything. And I have a physical job. I'm on my feet all day long, and I'm at home on my feet for the rest of the time. But anyway, so I've done an Asda order this morning for some clothes for the children. Like, all their school stuff still fits them, although Zach has just helpfully told me that his black jumper doesn't fit. So I need to order him a new one of those. But it's not that cold at the moment, so I'll add it to the order. I don't know if I can add it to the order. I'll have to order it separately, actually. That's something else I can do this morning. But they need by Christmas time, they're going to need some more school trousers and things. So I've ordered them, so they've got them. And they can wear their other ones until then, and then go into the bigger ones. I've ordered them things like pants and socks that they're all going to need more of. Not Charlie, I don't think, because he's got loads. But Zach certainly. Lily's got quite a few knickers actually, but they all needed new socks. And Charlie's back to I think I said another vlog the other day that he doesn't like the seam feeling. He's wearing his brother's socks at the moment because they're bigger, so he doesn't mind the seam if they're bigger, but I guess his socks may be getting a little bit small. But I've ordered him some flat seamed, easy on comfort socks. So they do those in Asda, because I thought I could only get them from Marks and Spencer's. So hopefully they'll be right for him for school. And I've ordered him some like a bigger ankle socks for wearing with his trainers and stuff outside of school. So fingers crossed. I can't do that very easily with this one. That one fine, this one not so much. Fingers crossed he'll like those. And then I've ordered a couple of bits for Christmas in there. So I'll probably have a little Asda clothing haul coming up for you soon. But I'm always quite wary about showing things for Christmas on my channel, because my kids have access to my channel. Like my cousin's son watches. Hi Jamie, if you're watching. He watches a lot of my videos, bless him. He's so sweet, I love him. You right, honey? Yeah, well, you ate that quickly. You ate your peaches. Charlie had some peaches this morning, but he's not that keen on them, so we maybe won't have that again, hey? I think there's a difference between doing a taste test at school and then having a little bowl of them with your breakfast if you didn't really like them. So I've got some peaches to eat. I'm not that hungry this morning, which is good, but I've got some grapes to take to work with me, and I'll take some more fruit with me as well. But yeah, so I'm just not feeling quite, I thought that was a buzzing, it's Zach. I'm not feeling as overwhelmed as I was, thankfully, at the earlier part of this week. I really was feeling very overwhelmed with everything I had to do. I feel like I've got a bit more things on a bit more of an even keel, and just being kinder to myself and lowering my expectations of what I feel like I can get done, because I'm not Superwoman and I can't do all of the things all the time and be everything to everybody constantly and run a business and work and do YouTube and everything, which I class as part of my work because I earn money from it. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. So that's good. And now I'm thinking I would like to get the children some new bedding as well. So I need to have a look through that. But as my basket was increasing in price, I was like, no, bedding and stuff's gonna have to be done on a different day. I need to do some like organising as well, and I need to buy a few householdy bits. So I might just sit down and do an order at some point. But yeah, and I've got, I'm just working a couple of hours tomorrow morning because my other client has taken some leave. So we're picking up our cleans on the next one. So that's nice. I've got a lighter day tomorrow to like ease into the weekend, which is good. So feeling better, feeling more positive, which is nice. So yeah, my car was in the garage the other day and that was a very cheap fix, £234 that cost. I can't remember what's wrong with it. Something to do with the handbrake binding. I don't know. Gareth did explain it to me, but it doesn't. If I don't understand it, I just assume it's magic. So, yeah, there we go. Right, I better get on with the stuff I need to get on with because it's 8:45. You need some apple, madam, so don't do your teeth or anything. Oh, why don't you tell the good people of YouTube what is such a problem with you eating some apple?
I never eat it, and also that I never bring the dish out for the right time.
No, I just want you to eat your apple. That's all I want.
I just don't like it.
Oh, it's the only thing you eat, so you need to eat it.
No.
Right, well, I'm going to get this enthusiastic apple eater an apple.
No.
Yeah, and I'll catch up with you guys later.